soon as it happened, I could feel it and I knew exactly what went wrong. It was a move that I'd made 100 times before in the same scenario, and it's just the one time it got me. And as soon as I heard it pop, I knew exactly what it was.
I didn't load my hamstring or my glute, and because my weight was backwards, the ACL popped and it took out meniscus with it. He dislocated, and the rest is history.
The hardest part was making sure that we stayed on top of the pain meds, and I knew it was a lot of work that they had done. The doctor kind of explained what all they had done, and so with the explanation that he gave us, I knew it would be a lot of pain. So he had 3 medications. Taylor had 3 medications, and so with 3 medications, I wanted to make sure that he got what he needed on time, regardless of whether or not he was awake. So I had 3 alarms set on my phone, so I would wake up throughout the night to give him what he needed as far as the pain meds. And even if he wasn't feeling pain, I wanted to make sure he didn't get to that level. And then on top of that, what was really hard is that Taylor couldn't have, he wasn't eating all the time, so he was sleeping, so I'd have to wake him up, feed him something, and then give him pain meds to make sure that he stayed ahead of the pain level that he could potentially get to.
How much time do you rehab a day?
A day is about a good hour and 30 minutes. What it really does to me is just wakes me up basically, because as an athlete you're so used to working out early in the mornings, and then once you get this kind of injury, it kind of does set you back. But you gotta remember that you've been doing this probably since day one. So warm up is basically just 10 minutes on the stationary bike. Then it's a good 10 minutes on the elliptical, and then it's 5 sets of 1 minute wall sits, and then it's leg press, 3 sets of 4. And that's normal, the basic one.
And in working with Taylor, one of the things, probably the thing that really gave us the great success that we have, I still consider him one of our model patients in the recovery process, is really forgetting about the surgery itself, forgetting about what we're rehabbing. And again, focus on what are the steps we need to do to get back on the field. We really didn't consider a rehab process as much as we need to get back to the field. What do we need to do from where we are today to get back to a competitive environment for the next season? So that was our focus. We just went through the process, went step by step, and as each milestone was met, we just continued moving forward. Again, our goal was not rehab, our goal was to get back on the field.
Well, the most difficult part about the whole process that Taylor went through was he has worked so hard to get to where he is in his level of play. And I was so excited about that day of practice when all of this happened. So I was trying to get away from work as quickly as possible so that I could be there for his game. And when he called me, I thought he's calling me to tell me, "Hurry up, Mom, get here." And so when I answered the phone, my response was, "I'm on my way, I'm packing up right now." And then when he said, "No, something happened," I knew it was bad. But I didn't know how bad or what it was exactly. So then he explained that something happened to his knee. So when he explained that, I thought, okay, well, maybe you're just thinking that. So trying to make sure and give him a positive thought, because he did sound a little defeated. So then he told me that he was going to get checked out by the doctor and that he would just meet me at home because he had a ride home. So my thought was, okay, now I've got to think of all the things to keep him in a good place and to pray. So that's what I started doing, is praying that it wasn't as bad as what he thought it was. But the one inspiring thing that he said that night after we talked to his dad and talked about what the possibilities were, was when he got ready to go to sleep, and I'll never forget this. He said, I wonder what God was keeping me from. And I said, what are you talking about? Because when I prayed, I had this same thought. And he said, God was saving me from something. I wonder what it was. And that really got me, because I was thinking he saw the good in what happened. And as long as he could see the good in what happened, he'd be okay. And right after that, the very next day, he started his process of what he needed to do to get better. So he had all of his work that he did before surgery and the plan. He was just enthusiastic about whatever he needed to do to be there. And one of the things that the doctors even noticed is that he was in a great shape, in a great place when he came in to have the surgery done. And after that, he just started to work again, what he needed to do post-surgery. So he's never wavered in any of the work that he's needed to do to be in a good place, and never even thought twice about, why did this happen to me? That never entered his mind. And so his inspiration is about being positive and knowing that there was a reason for everything to happen. It really helped me too, because all you want is for your child to be in a good place and to be recognized for the hard work that they do. And he works hard every day.
Perfect. Like, I think the most frustrating part about coming back off of ACL surgery is accepting that you'll never be the same. You can be better, you can be worse, but you'll never be the same, and you'll never feel the same. And that's frustrating, because without somebody telling you, you really don't know. And if you don't know and you're very competitive, usually you'll assume the worst. So you go through your rehab, and once you're back and you're getting back into playing, you feel like a shell of yourself. You don't feel like you're at your full potential. And nobody really is going to tell you if you are or not. Nobody's going to check in on you and make sure and say, oh yeah, you're almost back to normal. Because regardless of what anybody says, they don't know what you feel, and they don't know how it feels, and they don't know what you're going through, because everybody's recovery is different. So, I mean, that's probably the most frustrating part of the whole process, is people looking at you expecting the same person, and that don't know just how hard you're trying to be the same person. But, you know, it's just part of it. I mean, there's no way that I can go back and untear my ACL or meniscus or anything. I can't undo knee surgery. So if we're going to live in a world that survives off of results, you just got to figure out a way to get the results, and let that be that.
I think it's made me definitely appreciate the ability to play way more. And sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'll just come over here and step here during practice just to remind myself, why I'm happy to be out here.